we hustling. Know we gon' get us something when we do.
How long you been on Colette?
Oh, so that's a good story, and we might tell it for this. How I met Colette was, I think I met her. She had like a Simply Sounds, not Simply Sounds. She had a showtime at the Art Palo at the old Art Coffee House, and I had just moved back to Wichita like a month before I went.
Okay.
And I went, and I was like, "Hey, can I sing at the next one?" Like I met her there. I was like, "I'm gonna find my way. I'm gonna get to her."
Yeah.
Can I sing at the next one? She was like, have you sung anywhere before? I was like, no, but I promise I can sing. I promise I can sing. She was like, okay, yeah, come on, just send your songs.
That's good.
And so without even knowing if I could sing. So that was like 2018. Yeah.
She's a special person.
She is.
Been knowing her for a long time. Wichita is big but it's small. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody know everybody some way.
For real.
But we're gonna get this started. First, I do gotta say welcome back to the Bluroom. We got a special guest coming by tonight. She go by the name of Paris Jane.
Yes.
We want to give her a Bluroom welcome. But before we do, say it with me. Yo. So welcome.
Thank you so much. So much.
We talked a little about Colette, which I do got that recorded, so we'll put that in there.
Dope.
But so I am gonna start a little bit. How'd you fall in love with music? Tell me a little bit about that.
I love this question. So for me, I remember the exact place I was, what year it was, and what album it was. Mm-hmm. For me, I fell in love with music in 1999 or 2000. Well, 1999. I would say 1999. It was the Stankonia album by Outkast. I was 5 years old, and I was in the back of my mama's white town and country van.
Yeah.
And me and my sister used to call the third row seating the way back. Mm-hmm. So I would go in the way back of the car and like lay on the seat so I could like feel the vibration of the music and really listen to it. My mom didn't know we was running her battery down, going in the car and listening to music. And one of my cousins, her name was Tanya, used to go and get CDs every single Friday, whatever was coming out. And when she got that one, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Like I like this. I like this a lot.
Outkast, man.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Outkast. Big Boy or Andre for you?
Ooh, that's crazy. When I was a kid, it was Andre. I always thought Andre, no, let me go back. When I was a kid, I thought Big Boy was a stronger, like, voice out of them. But as I got older, you know, I feel like I got what 3000 was saying a lot.
Yeah, like a lot of people, like, you know, they do the Outkast, but they kind of like throw away Big Boy, but
which is crazy.
Big Boy, he's a beast.
He is, and I think people forget how creative both of them are. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, when I was a kid, I loved Outkast. I still do to this day. But I made my mom go and take me to see the movie Idlewild that they put together. Mm-hmm. And most of that was Big Boy's, like, vision for it. Like, you know, throughout the music, he would always say church or, like, reference music and music making as church. Yeah. So then he had the nightclub called Church in the movie and, like, all of this. Like, he's an incredible visionary too. Definitely. And a lot of people just kind of like push that to the side.
Definitely slept on, but they're multi-platinum, you know, selling group, so you can't take nothing away from them, but they do try to slight them a little bit, and I be getting upset because, you know, Big Boy is Big Boy, you know.
Yeah.
And he held it down by himself too, you know, just like Andre did with Hey and all that. So shout out to Outkast, shout out to Big Boy and Andre, you know. But okay, so what you got coming up? What you working on? Any new music?
That's a great question. So I feel like under the radar, I always have little pieces of music coming out. So like this past Wednesday or Friday, I had a song on a project called Radio Mouth come out with a group of friends called The Cookie Store. It's on SoundCloud, so if you search The Cookie Store and Radio Mouth, My track is called Hopelessly Devoted, and it's like a flip of Faith Evans' I Love You.
Okay.
And so it's like a couple of verses that I wrote to that and like this cute little vamp. So that just came out. But I feel like artists are always nervous to be like, I'm working on new music.
Because then they're going to try to, when is it coming out?
Yep.
Yeah. They're going to try to rush you.
Yes, but I'm working on new music. I have an album. I know the title. Mm-hmm. It's the number 208. Okay. And that number is super significant to me. I actually have it tattooed on my wrist. I don't know if they can see on the camera but I literally have the number 208 tattooed on my wrist. And for me, that number means like to remember my worth and purpose and to remember like the direction that I'm going. Okay. So I've literally seen this number in the correct. I saw it last night at Walmart as like the number, the amount something costed. But I've gotten onto a plane before and literally been like, well, that trip was insane. Yeah. And on somebody's hat was the number 208, and I'm like, that's crazy.
It's angel numbers. Insane.
Yeah. So whenever I looked it up, it's like the number means to trust in God, and so. Yeah.
I understand that. You know, my name is full of numbers as well, 834. Yeah. So I like and I understand when numbers speak to people. Yeah. So I understand that for sure. And Cookie Store is local?
Yes, it is local. Okay. The person who created it and heads it, his name is Maurice Anthony. Okay. And there's just a lot of music that comes out of that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like the Cookie Store and a bunch of other things, there's a lot of music coming out of Wichita and like funneling through Wichita. So spaces like this are dope because a lot of people, I was telling somebody the other day, Wichita doesn't have like a press run kind of circuit where you can put your stuff out and promote it. It's kind of like you just put it out and you be like, hey y'all.
Share it for me, please.
You know.
Yeah. So that's what the Bluroom is. We, you know, my story, a little bit about my story. I've been rapping for like 20 years, and it's, you know, locally, it's all good. But back when I started, outside of Catfish gave us a chance. So I wanted to build something for the local artists that, you know, like you said, they can come promote and get their stuff out there because, like a lot of other cities, you know, they come together, and that's how the whole world gets to know about them. Mm-hmm. So that's what this show is for. Don't, you know, be a stranger. Anytime you drop us some music, come and promote it to the Bluroom. For sure. We'd love to have you. And so what's next? You said you're working on music. Yeah,
working on music. I have some shows coming up. So I feel like they're back to back to back right now, but
that's good.
October 4th, next Saturday, I will be performing at Simply Sangria for Simply Vibes. Okay. And honestly, we have like 3 tickets left. Really? We have 3 tickets left. So if y'all get to see this before they run out, go on and get them.
Yeah, we're gonna drop this quick. How much are the tickets?
So the way that goes, that's a good question. The tickets are $90, but each ticket includes 2 people. It includes entrance for 2 people, and I think it's like a 2 or 3 course meal of your choice. You get to choose between like fish, chicken, pork chops, something else, and then it comes with and peach cobbler a la mode, and you get, you know, a beautiful evening with me, my band. Shout out to Tim, James, Micah, and Benji. Okay. And Benji has my friend Benji has been performing with me, like encouraged me to start performing for real. So shout out to him.
Shout out to the band.
Yeah, so you get a lot for $90. Essentially, it's like $40 to $5 per person. So find a friend, find a little boo if you got somebody. Yeah. You know.
But y'all spend money on worthless things. Y'all come on and have a good time. Yes. Simply Vibes. Where's it at?
It's at Simply Sangria, actually around the corner from here off of 1st and Cleveland, I want to say. Or maybe it's 2nd and Cleveland.
And doors open at?
Doors open at 8 p.m. Okay. Music starts a little bit after, and we're going all the way till 10.
Let's go. Everybody show up for Paris Jane. And for yourself to have a good time. You eat, everybody hungry.
Show up for the food. Show up for the wine.
Yeah.
Provided by Simply Sangria. Yeah.
Perfect. So, some of the artists you worked with in the town.
Ooh, a lot. So, of course, I shouted out Maurice Anthony. I've worked with, a lot of people through the cookie store. So, one of my good friends, his stage name is TVMA, but his real name is Ryan. Okay. Rudy Love Jr., I'm going to be touring with him at the end of end of October, not this month. Who else? Oh, my goodness. I've worked with Scooney. I've worked with Miss V. I've worked with Miles Murray, or Zeph. That's what I call Zephaniah. I've worked with, a lot of people. I feel bad if I'm missing somebody. Of course, Colette, performing with her, performing with Crystal, performing with Takeda, Pascal, Jaden Fleming when he used to be here, DJ Fluid. It's a lot of people.
That's all good. That's putting in work, and that's great. So I do got a question. So, I can't sing.
Okay.
I can't sing, but I can sing a little bit. But not really. That's a joke. But when did you learn that you had a voice?
Ooh, that's a good... I feel like I didn't know I had a voice. I just felt like I saw people singing and was like, I could do that.
Okay, because I see like some of my younger cousins and nieces and things, they just sing. When they feel like they they just do it.
Yeah.
And it might not sound good then, but eventually that person in your family can sing.
Yeah, I think it was when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
Like around that time that I think especially when I was 5 is when I was like, oh, I really like this. But when I was 4, I used to like get on the coffee tables at home and like sing stuff.
Definitely.
I used to force. I apologize to all my friends when I was younger. I used to force them to do what we had, talent contests. So like, I'll never forget one of my friends. I would go over her house and she had a bunch of her friends come over too. And I was like, we got to have a talent contest. Yeah. And I would make them do that so I could sing, so I could win.
Yeah, for sure. We was New Edition in the living room with the vacuums, and that was my mic, and I could bring it down. Yes. I was Bobby Brown, everybody. Like I said, I can't sing, but I tried. We was in there busting the dance moves, so it was all fun. So I fell in love with music around that time too. My favorite. Yeah. It's obviously the Tupac.
Oh, yeah.
That's my guy, and I got a couple of my other favorites, Bob Marley, of course, Michael Jackson, Dr. Dre. We got Whitney,
Yeah.
You like Whitney?
I love Whitney Houston so much.
Yeah.
I love her in the way that, like, it was very cool how she could sing really big and she could use her voice well, but she wasn't afraid to put other people on too. Like, I think I was watching something about, like, it was really cool to me. She did the song Heartbreak Hotel with Kelly Price and Faith Evans. Both of them used to be background singers and, were pulled forward.
Really?
And so when they were singing with her, they were just kind of trying to back her up. And she was like, nah, y'all better sing right.
Right,
like,
and that song is a killer. Yeah. That song is a big song for all of them.
Yeah.
I'm in love with music. I'm a rap artist, of course, but I do write R&B, so I listen to everything and I write everything. Okay. If I can sing, I will sing. Yeah. But since I can't, I rap.
I feel like some of the best songwriters can't sing that good.
Like, there's something like the best basketball coaches can't even shoot, so I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I'm trying to shoot. I don't know if Andy Reid ever went out and threw a football like that.
Right. I think he played, but he wasn't the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I think, I can write. I love to write. I've been writing all my life.
Who have you written, like, R&B for?
Well, I wrote a couple of, but they didn't want it, Okay. But you know how that go. Yeah. But I had some people sing on my song and everything. But I'm looking to work with Lil Fo. Okay. I'm going to do some writing with him. I think he got a lot of talent. And Paris Jane too. I heard your vibe and I can get with it. You know?
Yeah, it's real mellow, real chill.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to Outkast.
Really?
It does to me. it gives me that feel, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that. So in the future, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, Colette said you her favorite. I had to go check it out. I heard you sing. I knew you can sing, but then I listened to the music and the pen.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite part.
That's writing songs and more than anything, arranging songs like the harmonies. Yeah. I feel like in most of my songs, I have like a little break where it's just like harmonies stacked on top of each other, because I feel like that's the part of music that's immersive. That you don't just like hear it, you feel it. You be like, oof.
Definitely.
You know.
Like James Brown said, if it feel good, it's right. It don't gotta be, play right all the time. But if it feel right, it is right, because the people will tell you anyway. So sometimes you gotta leave it. Leave it right there because it feels right. Yeah. And then we're gonna play some. I think that camera can hear the. I really liked this song.
Oh, I'm so interested. You're scrolling.
Yeah. Am I still hooked up?
Oh yeah.
Now check this out. I'm gonna go
No, not yet. He's dope. He is. Our last rehearsal, I was like, do you be producing? He was like, we can make something. We gonna make something.
He could definitely do it.
Yes. Just come it's hard for me to really tell who you are with. Just come cause I'm what you want, and I'll go where you are. Yeah, this song, when I perform it live, I usually mix it with like, I gotta be where you go. Yeah, because it feels real funky.
It does. Yeah. Who made the beat? Your band?
Oh no. If I'm being real, we just don't hope these people never find out. It's a beat I stole off YouTube. Yeah. Because I ain't have they wanted a lot for it. I was like,
See, the thing is about music, we look like creators. Mm-hmm. We create way too much to buy that beat for that price. Mm-hmm. If it's a cool price, fine, I'll come back to you.
Right.
But I write way too often to only get one. So sometimes, we gotta,
yeah.
Or
one thing I've been trying to do now is like recreate like, it's something. One of my favorite groups is SWV. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that they were saying that they did with Brian Alexander Morgan when they were making their songs was they would do like 2, 3, 5 versions of the same song, and it would give it a whole different feel. So like, what's the one song I'm looking for? They did a whole different version of "You're the One for Me." They did a whole different version of that. They did a whole different version of the "Anything You Wanna Do, I Am Gonna." They did the "Anything You Want to Do, I'm Gonna
See how effortless that is? Man, I'm so jealous. No, trial and error with the song,
So I've been practicing that.
One.
Yeah.
I need to try that. What's your studio process?
That's a good question. Is most of the time it's me at home. And well, now it's more me in the studio setting. But for me, it always starts with like whatever inspiration it is. So like the song Grow, that was written, I was literally like just laying on the couch. And actually, if I'm being real, that song was co-written with somebody else, but they were like, I don't want credit, don't give me. I was like, are you sure?
Right.
They were like, literally.
Well,
so
shout out to you,
yeah.
Unknown. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
Great
but
song.
it was co-written, and so the person I was writing with came up with the like, kind of was just riffing on the verses. But for me, I'm always like, let me catch a good melody. So if whatever's the hardest in the track, the let me just take that and use that and put words to it. What does it make me feel? I want what you want. Let me see what people can sing to. So that is like my writing process. My studio process is really arduous. You can ask Corey across the way. Like, I like to do a lot of takes to make sure I get the right feel and sound. So I'll start with my main, whatever the base of the song is. So sing the hook, the verses, all of that, just one track. And I'll use that as a scratch track, go through, I'm recording the harmonies. I usually do it's like anywhere from 4 to 8 stacks of something. It's a lot. So
ain't nothing wrong with that. That's perfectionist, and that's what you need in music. Like when I'm in the studio, if I'm writing a melody, definitely it's the melody first, and then I put the words into it. Yeah. Because when the words, wait for the melody is what they feel. So if you get that right and say them words that they feel as well, you might got you a grow.
Yeah. No, for real. Can I play something for you real quick?
Definitely.
So this is a song that isn't out, but I love this song so much. And hopefully... So I'm going to skip the verse. I'm going to go to the hook. Maybe. This is really rough. I recorded this in my living room. But this song is called No.
No?
Yeah, so just a little piece, but
and I hear the harmonies.
That's like
harmonies. I like that.
that I love that feel. Like, I mean, we were talking about Brandy.
Right.
Brandy was for real one of the first people that came out with these very highly produced songs. And so if I'm listening to it and I can't really feel that or put a color to it, that's crazy.
Right. No,
for me, I'm
understand.
putting colors to songs. So that song to me is very purple.
Okay.
It's very airy and thoughtful. So
Definitely.
yeah, that's a big part of my process. If a song just needs, it just needs you to sing it out, one single track, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
It's
all about the feeling. You get that feeling right, it's on. So another question. What about the voice? Where did that come from? Your mom, your dad, grandmother, auntie?
Good question. I think, a lot of people on both sides of my family can sing.
Okay, just a whole bunch of singing.
Yeah, for the most part. The only couple people that can't really go like that, my mom.
No
she's not the one. But the rest of us, we can kind of, go and create harmonies. And growing up, my church, I didn't grow up in one of the bigger churches in Wichita. I grew up in more of like a family-centered church.
Okay.
And our doctrine was that we sung a cappella. So, and we had these hymn books, and you had to know, like looking through there, you had to know how to sight read them notes, and you had to know your part.
Yeah.
So as a little kid, I would just be in there like listening. Okay, which part do I want to take? I want to take the high part, the alto part. Like I can't sing the low part. So I would just practice like really, really, really going through that. So, you know, that helped develop my singing. And on my dad's side of the family, they are all...
So dad can sing?
I have a theory. I've never heard my father sing.
Really?
I've heard him hum, and it always sounds so good.
Yeah, it come from somewhere.
You know,
yeah,
I ain't never heard him sing, though. And I'm going to
ask
ask him. He texted me. I'm going to ask him, Dad, can you sing?
Tell him the Bluroom actually sing. Cause
yes.
Your voice come from somewhere. And if Mama can't, I'm sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry. If Mama can't, I think Daddy can.
Yeah, I think he can.
Or Grandma, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have that in my family. My daddy can't sing. My mama can't sing.
So it just be skipping.
We need to rap. My family needs to rap, you know. But I love music. I grew up in the house listening to music and all those things. So I really enjoy, like, some people look at me just like a rapper, but like I said earlier, I like to write it. I like to write all type of music. And I got this song. Mm-hmm. It's called, what did I call it? So I seen a post about, you know, remember when on Facebook when women was upset, he took you to wrong restaurant, wasn't big enough restaurant. So I wrote a song about it, you know, and I'm not going to sing it on camera.
Factory or something?
Yeah. You know, I'm not going to sing it on camera because I don't want to embarrass myself, but I do have a little reference, and I think I want to send it to you.
Okay.
And just, you know, if you like it, you know, if you want to rewrite, remelody, you know, do whatever. But I think the concept, I think the concept is kind of cool. It's like, would you take me to a restaurant? Do it matter what it costs? Anything's all right with me. But don't you want the best for me? And keep going, you know. But I think it can be something, you know. And I got some other things that we can work on as well. But is it
for sure? Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Ooh.
Anything we left out?
What's up, everyone? This is Paris Jane, and I'm here at the Bluroom. And I want to invite you all to come out to Simply Vibes, hosted at Simply Sangria, this coming Saturday, October 4th. We'll be starting at 8 and going all the way till 10. Tickets are $90, but they serve 2 people with a full meal and drinks. So come out, vibe with us, and I hope to see you soon.